This video is sponsored by Omaze. What is going on, everyone? My name is Jason, and this is the Galaxy S22 Plus. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest, when the Galaxy S22 Plus first launched, in comparison to the two phones that it debuted with, the regular Galaxy S22 and the S22 Ultra, I thought it was by far the most underwhelming. And that's mainly because it was the most similar to last year's design. Like, the regular S22 got an upgraded glass back, and the S22 Ultra completely changed to a different form factor, so there was more novelty to those devices. And sad as it sounds, much like the middle child, the S22 Plus kinda got the least of my attention. But over the past 3 months, this phone, out of all the other Android phones that I have, surprisingly has been the one I've returned to the most. And it really dawned on me the other day, this middle child of a device just might be low-key the best Android phone available in 2022. Let me explain why. And let's first start with the S22 Plus's form factor because, look, I get it, it doesn't have a lot of those fancy bells and whistles, but dude, it gets a lot right. Starting with the size, the S22 Plus really hits that sweet spot of giving you plenty of phone to work with if you're a big phone type of person, but it also is surprisingly comfortable to operate, and it doesn't feel like a plus-size device. Like, it's noticeably easier to operate than, say, my iPhone 13 Pro Max. The slightly rounded frame allows for a more natural grip in the hand, and it's way less heavy, which does help considerably when it comes to fatigue. And the best part is you still get a pretty massive 6.6-inch display that is ultra immersive with this very minimal and nicely symmetric bezel. There's only a tiny hole punch cutout for the front-facing camera, so you get a ton of screen real estate at your disposal without needing to use two hands all the time when operating the phone. The screen is also completely flat, which not only provides for a better, less distorted viewing experience, I think it also gives the phone a more industrial, modern aesthetic, which I way more prefer than something like a curved design. Moreover, the build material of the S22 Plus is rock solid. The matte finish on the glass makes for a very refined look, and I think this green color has aged very well. Still looks really clean and stealthy, especially with the color match frame, and Samsung has really stepped it up when it comes to quality. And yes, a fair argument could be had that something like the S22 Ultra looks a lot cooler compared to the relatively subdued S22 Plus, but I personally prefer form factors that are a bit more considerate to the user experience, which this does. And honestly, this no-frills clean design, in my opinion, does do better standing the test of time. Now, before we get into the second reason on why the Galaxy S22 Plus could legit be considered the best Android phone today, I want to give a big shout out to today's video sponsor, Omaze. Let me ask you a question. How would you like the chance to win a new Tesla? Even better, how would you like the chance to win a new Tesla and support a great cause, the Juju Foundation? Well, I'm super excited to be working with Omaze on this video to offer you the chance to win, get this, an unplugged Tesla Model S Apex Plaid, quite possibly the most baddie car on planet Earth. And just in case you have any reservation about that claim, this car has 3 electric motors, a range of 396 miles, and can do 0 to 60 in a ludicrous 1.99 seconds. Plus, this is the S Apex conversion, which comes with the carbon fiber wide body kit, 21-inch UP03 wheels, full self-driving capability, and so much more. And just in case you were curious, this Tesla retails for nearly $260,000. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Omaze, their mission is to provide everyday people with the chance to dream big and win once-in-a-lifetime prizes, all while helping nonprofits make the world a better place. Now, all you have to do to enter for your chance to win is to go to omaze.com/JSLreview. And don't forget, your donations also help support the Juju Foundation, a fantastic nonprofit. I'm gonna leave more info on them in the description down below. This particular sweepstakes ends on September 3rd, so get in on it before it's too late. And let me know in the comments what you'd do if you won this beastly car. Would you keep it for yourself and drive it around everywhere? Or would you be super nice and give it to somebody like your mom? Either way, go to omaze.com/JSLreview to officially enter for your chance to win, and check out Omaze today. Okay, let's get into the second reason on why the S22 Plus could be considered the best Android phone for 2022, and that's because of its stellar performance. There's not many compromises when it comes to what this phone could do, and I think a good place to start is with the display. It's a gorgeous Quad HD AMOLED panel, and it's Samsung, so it's really the best in the business here, and because the screen-to-body ratio is so high, it makes for an extremely immersive user experience. Content comes off razor sharp with very vibrant and accurate colors. Gaming on this phone is extremely engaging and responsive. And probably the cherry on top here is that it has a 120Hz variable refresh rate, so you get that smoother UI navigation experience, and Samsung has always done a good job with this. Their high refresh rate is something that is definitely a prominent feature on their phone rather than a gimmick, and it definitely shows with the S22 Plus. Now, when it comes to general performance, it's not surprising that this phone is pretty snappy as it's equipped with the latest Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 chip, so apps open up quickly and you can navigate around One UI like a breeze. The S22 Plus only comes equipped with 8GB of RAM, but I've never had any lag issues even when engaging a lot of the apps simultaneously. And so far, I've seen no significant throttling, even with that whole game optimization drama that Samsung was going through earlier in the year. And performance on some of the more advanced features like Samsung's in-display fingerprint reader also continues to do very well. It's still very fast and accurate, much better than some of the older in-display readers Samsung has had in the past. Also, another area of performance in which the S22 Plus has done very well is battery life. It's equipped with a 4500 mAh battery, and dude, it's a beast. I can easily get through a full day of pretty heavy use without any onset of charge anxiety, and even though it doesn't come with a charging brick, it does support fast charging, wireless charging, and reverse wireless charging, which is very nice. It also supports 5G ultra wideband for good future-proofing, as well as an IP68 dust and water resistant certification. And all in all, when it comes to performance, there's really no major concessions you're making by going with the S22 Plus instead of the S22 Ultra. And probably the most important area of performance that best illustrates this is also the last reason why the S22 Plus could be considered the best Android phone for 2022, and that's its camera quality. I tip my hat off to Samsung as their still image photography game has really stepped up. These are some of the best pictures I've seen coming out of any smartphone right now, and that's a pretty big statement. The images come out sharp with a good amount of contrast, and there's a noticeable improvement with the colors, way more accurate and not as artificial, and the same goes with the S22 Plus's overall computational photography capabilities. Everything comes off more natural and refined. I really wouldn't be surprised if this phone goes down as having the best camera quality for stills in 2022. Now, for the sake of being thorough, I will nitpick a little bit and say that the shutter lag is still pretty bad. It seems to be pervasive across the S22 lineup, and it's really not an issue when you're shooting an inanimate object, but it can get kind of tricky when you're shooting something in motion. And even though the video quality coming out of this phone can't compete with what the iPhone brings to the table here, it's still really good quality and probably the best I've experienced on an Android device. Again, Samsung seems to have put in a lot of effort to make the footage come off more natural and not as overly processed, and overall it comes out really clean, especially in good lighting, and it's commensurate to what's coming out of the way more expensive S22 Ultra. So there is one more reason why I think the S22 Plus should be considered the best Android phone for 2022 for the here and now, and it's an important one, and that's the fact that it's pretty heavily discounted on a regular basis. Not too long ago, you could have picked up a brand new unlocked S22 Plus with the upgraded 256GB of storage for only $799 US on Amazon, and that's a crazy good deal for this phone. At that price, it's probably one of the most value-packed options you could go with across the board. I mean, it blows away the S22 Ultra in my opinion, and it's pretty incredible that it's already seeing such deep discounts. Now, it does fluctuate back and forth between sale price and regular price, so keep that in mind. But if you do happen to see that the S22 Plus again goes down to $799, which I presume it will again sometime in the near future, don't sleep on this phone because it's really great, and at that price, it really could be considered the best Android phone for 2022. But hey, that's just me, and I want to know what you guys think. What are your thoughts on the Galaxy S22 Plus? Do you think it's worthy of the crown of being the best Android phone for the here and now? Or do you think another phone deserves to be the king? Let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments down below. Okay, that's about it for this review. Don't forget to leave me a thumbs up if you guys found it useful. Again, I'd really appreciate it. Check out these other reviews if you're looking for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.